Revolutionary Justice. Inside Che Guevara. In his own words. Written by Geoffrey Giuliano. Narrated by Geoffrey Giuliano.
Ernesto Che Guevara, born June 14, 1928, was an Argentine Marxist revolutionary, physician, author, guerrilla leader, diplomat, and military theorist. A major figure of the Cuban Revolution, his stylized visage has become a ubiquitous countercultural symbol of rebellion and global insignia in popular culture. As a young medical student, Guevara traveled throughout South America and was radicalized by the poverty, hunger, and disease he witnessed. His burgeoning desire to help overturn what he saw as the capitalist exploitation of Latin America by the United States prompted his involvement in Guatemala's social reforms under President Arbenz, whose eventual CIA-assisted overthrow at the behest of the United Fruit Company solidified Guevara's political ideology. Later, in Mexico City, Guevara met Raul and Fidel Castro. He joined the 26th of July movement and sailed to Cuba aboard the yacht Grandma with the intention of overthrowing U.S.-backed Cuban dictator Fulgencio Batista. Guevara soon rose to prominence amongst the insurgents, was promoted to second in command, and played a pivotal role in the victorious two-year guerrilla campaign that deposed the Batista regime. Following the Cuban Revolution, Che performed a number of key roles in the new government. These included reviewing the appeals and firing squads for those convicted as war criminals during the revolutionary tribunals. Following the Cuban Revolution, Che performed a number of key roles in the new government. These included reviewing the appeals and firing squads for those convicted as war criminals during the revolutionary tribunals, instituting agrarian land reform as Minister of Industries, helping spearhead a successful nationwide literacy campaign, serving as both National Bank President and Instructional Director for Cuba's armed forces, and transversing the globe as a diplomat on behalf of Cuban socialism. Such positions also allowed him to play a central role in training the militia forces who repelled the Bay of Pigs invasion. Additionally, Guevara was a prolific writer and diarist, composing a seminal manual on guerrilla warfare, along with his best-selling memoir about his youthful continental motorcycle journey. Che left Cuba in 1965 to foment revolution abroad, first unsuccessfully in the Congo and later in Bolivia, where he was captured by CIA-assisted Bolivian forces and summarily executed. Che Guevara remains both a revered and reviled historical figure, polarized in the collective imagination in a multitude of biographies, memoirs, essays, documentaries, songs, and even films. As a result of his perceived martyrdom, poetic invocations for class struggle, and desire to create the consciousness of a new man driven by moral rather than material incentives, Guevara has evolved into a quintessential icon of various leftist movements. Time magazine named him one of the 100 most influential people of the 20th century, while an Alberto Cordo photograph of him, entitled Heroico, was cited by the Maryland Institute College of Art as the most famous photograph in the world. The quotations. The revolution is not an apple that falls when it's ripe. You have to make it fall. I have a wish, it is a fear as well, that in my end will be my beginning. The only passion that guides me is the truth. I look at everything from this point of view. Above all, always be capable of feeling deeply any injustice committed against anyone, anywhere in the world. This is the most beautiful quality in a revolutionary. We cannot be sure of having something to live for unless we are willing to die for it. The true revolutionary is guided by a great feeling of love. It is impossible to think of a genuine revolutionary lacking this quality. Passion is needed for any great work, and for the revolution, passion and audacity are required in big doses. I know you are here to kill me. Shoot, coward! You are only going to kill a man. Remember, the revolution is what's important, and each one of us alone is worth
Sample complete. Ready to continue?